brighten up those dark mornings. Wheeler, Ollie, and Lecter. Mornings at the Cabin.
Mornings at the Cabin, indeed. Wheeler and Lecter back with you on Mornings at the Cabin. Yesterday there was some glitch in the programming, and Clams and Moose took over. No. They asked, we invited. It was a mutual thing, and they were on for International Women's Day, and they did a bang-up job. Thank you to Clams and Moose. That's the last time that's ever going to happen.
Did we ask? I thought they just told us.
I think they just told us, but
yeah.
I mean, we were like, well, yeah, of course. Didn't we do that last year?
Right.
Yeah.
Monday off?
I thought it was just a given. Yeah, I'll take Monday morning off. No problem. But they did awesome. If you were listening yesterday, and I'm sure you were, they did great, as always. The format went a little out the window, but that's fine.
A little bit.
It
was a very Clams and Moose format.
Exactly, right?
Yes.
You have a little chat between each song, or play a couple songs and have a chat. I do like listening to banter back and forth.
You comment on a few commercials.
Comment on some commercials.
Yeah.
Comment on the songs that were playing the previous hour. They're like, it's too early to listen to Smooth Criminal. We know who's running the list. And I wanted to write in a note just saying, we don't, whatever goes between 6 and 7 just drops. We don't really pay attention to it.
That's right.
Yeah. It's kind of the log and how it goes. But they played some great tunes. It was a good show.
I was thinking about this the other day because, of course, it was International Women's Day. So
yes.
we got Clams and Moose to host the show. They did a great job.
And they did the 90s at 9 as well.
And they did the 90s at 9 as well. Equally great job. And I just thought about the importance of good PR, because how easily it could have been that someone would barge in and be like, oh, it's International Women's Day, so you're making the women get up earlier and do your job for you.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Is that what's happening
here? That
is
exactly right.
Cabin radio?
Mornings at the Cabin, the podcast.
Mornings at the Cabin. Little Tom waits for your morning, way down in the hole. The reason I'm playing that is because I just start watching The Wire again.
Back on it, eh?
So good. You know what? I watched it. There was a time where I watched it once a year. And I was like, usually around this time, I'd be like, well, time to watch Wire again.
Yeah.
And I hadn't watched it, I think, 3 years, 2 or 3 years. And I just started picking it up again. Phoenix will not watch it with me.
No?
No. I keep on trying. She's like, every time. And then
she won't do it.
Just won't do it.
Not even just to shut you up.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Phoenix.
And she watched
she knows the end scenario. He's not going to shut up.
I'm not going to shut up. But we watch things together, obviously. So, we just finished WandaVision. And so we're waiting for, Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I don't know if we're going to be into that, but WandaVision was pretty good. It didn't end that great. But anyway, so we'll watch some things together. But, if I'm out and she's at home alone, she just started watching Lost again. She really wants me to watch Lost again. I was like, I don't want to watch Lost again. So I'm in the same boat.
Why would you?
What?
Why would you?
Exactly.
Phoenix, come on.
Yeah. I think we've watched it once through. I've watched it once through before that.
Well, here's a compromise opportunity.
The Wire?
The Wire for Lost.
No. We've already watched Lost.
Yeah, well, you've already watched The Wire.
I know. No, but we've already watched Lost together.
But you've already watched The Wire
4 times.
And so,
5 times.
Put that bargain on the table.
It's so
good.
What
happens.
No.
You're not willing.
She won't go. She won't go. She won't do it. She won't do it. Because we are always looking for something, new to watch or new to do or whatever. And it's just, she wants to watch Lost, and I can't watch Lost again. Because you know how I feel about Lost. Great show if it was half as long. But because it's so long, because of stupid network TV and the way things have to be written to make room for commercials and have to be running from September to May. So it's like we need 24 1-hour episodes of a show for one season. So here's, 10 episodes that are any good and then 14 that are just filler for advertising dollars. It's boring.
Right.
It's boring, and I can't watch it anymore.
Can we make a compromise?
Sure.
I haven't watched The Wire either.
I know.
I've meant to watch for years.
Sure.
I'm going to watch.
Whatever.
One day.
Okay.
But to expedite the process, I'll watch The Wire if you watch Hamilton.
Okay.
Yeah, baby.
That's just such an easy compromise.
All right.
I've been meaning to watch it.
The art of the deal.
Yeah, fair enough. Art of the deal. Okay, fair enough. I knew you. I told you when I gave that book to you, you wouldn't be able to put it down.
It's just, it's so
but
good.
I'm going to need it back. That's my signed copy.
Yeah,
so that's kind of where we're at right now. I got up at just before 5 a.m. because whatever, I can't sleep past like 7 hours. My body's just like, get up, you fatty. And yeah, so I watched an episode this morning.
You watched TV this morning?
I watched an episode of The Wire this morning. I get up, I have my coffee, I do a little reading on my phone, and then I put an episode that I started yesterday.
Reading global news articles doesn't count.
Oh, it gets me fired up, though, buddy.
I know it does. It's supposed to relax you.
No, it's not. What? The news is never supposed to relax you?
No, that's not what I'm saying. No. I'm saying when you say I got up, I did a little reading, that a little reading is supposed to be a book.
No, but I try to like catch up on things so we can talk about them here.
I hear you. I do the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I watched The Wire.
But I don't
that's why
call
we're
that
talking
doing
about
a little reading. I call that catching up on the news.
Catching up on the news, up to date. But I'm not, but I'm not up to date on the really important stuff like the war in Syria. I'm way off.
There's a war in Syria?
What?
Oh, there's just too much else going on.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
Like really,
Harry and Meghan and oh man, that is what a mess.
What a mess.
We got Piers Morgan storming out of studios.
Oh, who cares? Piers Morgan can fall off a cliff.
Who would have thought this would upset Piers Morgan?
Oh, who would have thought? What a bootlicking son of a. Anyway, so yeah, that whole Harry and Markle.
Harry Markle.
Harry Markle. Harry and Meghan thing. But the big, not shocking, but because it's the royal family and nothing really shocking, but
not shocking.
Yeah.
Explosive.
Fair enough. But they were like, there was a conversation about, concerns about how dark our kids' skin would be. It's like, that is not shocking coming from the royal family. And at the same time, like, holy God.
Yeah. They said it out loud.
Oh, wow. The royal families in general need to be gone. Need to be gone. That's just done. Donezo.
The queen can stay. The rest can go.
Yeah, well, she's going to live to 150.
And I hope she does.
Kind of funny.
All right, long story short, you're watching Hamilton. All right.
That's what you had me turn up that for?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. I'll watch Hamilton if you should watch The Wire anyway.
Oh, I know.
You have Crave now? Do you have Crave?
Yes.
Okay.
It's on Crave?
It's on Crave.
Beautiful.
I could also lend it to you. I got the DVDs.
You got Disney Plus?
I got Disney Plus.
Okay, you got Hamilton.
Yeah, we got Hamilton.
Okay.
Oh, Disney Plus just added like Futurama and stuff too, which is great.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. I'm just waiting for King of the Hill to drop.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Because they own 20th Century Fox now, so there it is.
Right, yeah.
I need my King of the Hill.
Yeah, me too.
Anyway, watch The Wire. This has been an informative break. There you go. Compromise has been made. Phoenix, if you're awake and listening, I know you're not. This is how compromises work. Okay.
Just trying to help you two out.
The Mornings at the Cabin podcast. Hey, it was early. What do you want from us?
Mornings at the Cabin. Wheeler Lecter with you on your Tuesday morning. Mornings at the Cabin brought to you by Aurora Ford.
Driving the North.
Thank you very much.
Sorry, do we want to just play?
We want to play a little montage of yesterday's show. Clams and Moose.
Mornings at the Cabin.
Brought to you by
Aurora Ford.
Driving the North.
Ooh, that was a back.
We can't beat that.
I can't beat that. There's so much enthusiasm. Come on in. Check out Aurora Ford today. Nominations are open for the Order of the NWT. You heard of the news with Brackenberry. You can catch it on cabinradio.ca. Ollie Williams has that for you. The NWT Honors Advisory Council is seeking nominations for the Order of the NWT, the highest honor given to the territory's residents. The Order of the NWT recognizes residents who have served with the greatest distinction and excelled in any field of endeavor benefiting the people of the NWT or elsewhere. That's according to the website. Now, recent recipients, Buffalo Joe McBrien, Women and Families Advocate Lyda Fuller, late Northern broadcaster and leader Les Carpenter, four-time Olympic cross-country skier Sharon Firth, and Indigenous language advocate Lillian Elias are recent recipients, like I said, and you can get to the legislature's website where you can find nomination forms. The link is at cabinradio.ca. And I think we've gone through this, but I'm going to nominate my mom again because she spent her entire career in service of the NWT and the people of Yellowknife. And I think she could. I think she deserves that. So
frankly, it's about time.
Yeah, that's right. We put her up for Senate. She's up for. She's put her name in for the senior society, head of the senior society.
Right,
and she is a younger senior.
When does that?
I'm not sure. I'll have to check with her this week. I'll have to go visit. I haven't visited my mom in quite some time.
What?
I know. I'm a bit of a jerk. We just don't have any. Like it's just. I just haven't.
We just don't have anything in common.
I've got nothing to talk about. Oh,
Gail,
I know.
I'm sorry your son is so
I am
rotten.
such a piece of
Jeez.
garbage, Mom.
Man.
But yeah, I'll put her name up for it. And if anybody else agrees with me, they can do so as well. The nomination forms, like I said, are available at the legislature's website. We can find it at cabinradio.ca, or just go to the legislature's websites, ntassembly.ca/nominate to get that in there.
I mean, I haven't visited my mom in quite some time either.
But she's in
but
Winnipeg.
there's a global pandemic happening. Jesse.
Well, yeah,
it's
that's
not
why,
that easy.
That's why I'm staying away from my mom.
Oh, yeah.
No. It's just been it's a very busy time, and I know that I know how that sounds. I know how that sounds.
January, February. Oh, it's so busy.
I don't think you understand. No, I don't think you understand. Actually,
so much going on.
there
in
actually
January
is
and
quite
February.
a lot going on. What?
Yeah, go on.
No, at work there is actually.
Oh, work doesn't count.
Yes, it does.
No.
Yes, absolutely, it does.
No.
Yeah.
No.
All right.
Are you working all hours of the night?
Pretty much.
Go visit your mom after work.
I should.
Jeez.
Oh, shut up.
Goodness sake.
You know what? Let's get Lynn on the line. Lynn, Lecter, seriously, how is Lecter's son?
A scale of 1 to 10.
Scale of 1 to 10.
Yeah.
Solid 6.5.
Yeah, that's a pass.
That's a pass. That's
Yeah.
right. That is a C+ average.
That's art class.
That's right. And you can forward anyone else you deem worthy as well. You can put it in a nomination at the legislature's website. Like I said, a chance to honor anyone who you think is worthy of the membership of the order of the NWT. There you go. There's plenty of worthwhile recipients in the North right now.
Nobody more worthy, though, than your mother who you refused to visit,
Yeah, that's right.
I would say.
Yeah. Well, until she gets the honor, you know.
Oh, you're holding out.
I'm holding out until she's a member of the NWT. Then I'll go over.
Yeah.
Hey, Mom.
We've, as regular, whatever citizens, you've visited many times.
Yeah.
You're waiting for what's next.
Yeah, that's right. I'm
I
waiting
see.
for the ceremony.
I
For
see.
goodness sake. Well, now I feel bad. What bad son?
Yeah.
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 That's okay. Not really. Mom, if you're listening, I love you. And you know what? I was actually going to drop by yesterday, and then I
Then you got busy.
I couldn't get into the grocery store.
Wait, what?
The grocery store is cash only. And I had to do a bunch of other running around.
Oh, like
their
the
debit machines were down. Yeah.
Wow.
So that's the latest excuse for not seeing my mom.
I couldn't get in.
I couldn't get into the grocery store.
Didn't have any cash. Your
I
mom's
didn't have
house
any
is cash only.
That's right. That's right. Oh, God. I hate exposing a lot of things. But I'm going to put her name in for the order of the NWT.
Independent grocers. Like, don't throw us under the bus
No, I
because you
did.
don't visit your mom.
Now we're
All
from our
right.
sponsors, Independent Grocery. Check out the story again at cabinradio.ca. But yeah, a great honor for anybody. And like I said, plenty of worthwhile recipients. I'm going to put my mom in there. Once again, she's won an Inspire Award for her contributions to the community and her volunteerism. So, I mean, yeah, why not? She's been recognized nationally. Territorially is next. Seems like a step back. But it's time, damn it.
The Mornings at the Cabin podcast was recorded before a sort of live, thankfully not in the studio, audience.
Mornings at the Cabin brought to you by Aurora Ford.
Please.
What?
Mornings at the Cabin.
Oh.
Brought to you by
Aurora Ford.
Driving the North.
That's gonna be the stinger all the time. That's gonna be our line read every morning. Absolutely. Well, until we come up with something better, right?
Or Ford asks us to stop.
Ford asks, please stop doing that.
You're making fun of our fantastic brand,
That's right.
which we would never do because we love Aurora Ford.
I'll tell you this right now. Inventory is making a turnaround over to Aurora Ford. We're starting to get more inventory every week, and sometimes twice a week. So come check it out. We had some inventory issues.
Yeah, well,
it
fair enough.
happens. That's
Everyone
right.
has.
Everyone has. And we were selling everything that was on the lot anyway.
remember
But we're
back
getting back up.
Remember this time last year when we were all panic buying Fords because we didn't know when we could do it again?
Thank you to everyone who panic bought it Ford. Okay. We all know KFC and Starbucks are coming back.
That
KFC,
much we know.
That much we know. We don't know when it's going to open. We know that the sign is up. The Starbucks sign is not up yet, but the KFC sign is up. I feel like that's intentional.
Oh, yeah.
Like they didn't put them both up. They're like, here's your KFC sign, everybody. Start to get jacked.
They know who they're talking to.
That's right. And I know a lot of people out there are excited for that Starbucks. I mean,
Just not as excited.
Not as excited as
for
KFC. Like, this is a cultural moment.
Yeah.
For Yellowknife. Getting that KFC back. Now, we had that potluck on Saturday for the Cabin Radio 3rd anniversary party.
Yes.
And I brought in some fried chicken from Mary Brown's.
Yep.
Charlotte Moore Jacobs, very profoundly thankful for some of that chicken.
It was. That was a great call. Well
Good.
done.
Oh, well, I mean, it was suggested by somebody else. I can't remember who.
I think Ollie.
Maybe.
Yeah.
And something I used to bring to potlucks anyway, because I was just like, I don't cook. Here you go. Here's a bucket of chicken.
Yeah, you were very concerned about just contributing to an already massive heap of pizza.
Well, I thought there'd be a lot of pizza, but there wasn't.
No, there wasn't.
No, there was Jay Bear brought a beast from Copperhouse, which is deadly.
So
I love the
good.
beast.
Oh, yeah.
Love the beast. Love their pizza.
I ate the rest of the leftovers yesterday.
Good for you.
Yeah.
And I did the same as well. So on Sunday we had, or on Friday we had chicken parm. The Phoenix made chicken parm, and then we had that fried chicken on Saturday. I had some leftovers, and there was a piece of chicken parm left, which she got, and she's like, just throw some mozzarella and some spaghetti sauce on the Mary Brown's. Absolutely.
Really?
Deadly.
Wow.
Worked out really well.
I had one of the one of the spicy wings.
Yeah.
Which I don't think I've had before.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my face was red.
Okay,
Holy.
so I don't mind a little bit of spicy chicken. I would
Yeah.
love it if the breading was spiced rather than them just throwing spice on afterwards, because it
Right.
was just cayenne pepper. So like if you hit if it's not spread out well enough, you just hit this pocket of cayenne pepper and that's just spice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Can't even taste the chicken.
Oh, I tasted the chicken.
Oh, good.
The
So anyway,
face is
back
on
to
fire
the
as well. But, yeah.
Babies on fire. So KFC opening up. We don't know quite when, although there are some rumors in hearsay. But somebody made a post, and I couldn't find it, but somebody made a post about how the YKDFN drummers, the Yellowknife's Dene drummers, should open it up.
Well, Clems and Moose were talking about it.
They were talking
yesterday,
about
too,
the post though.
Yeah.
That someone made, and I think it was on Rants and Raves, or I thought it was on Bite Me Yellowknife, but I think it was on Yellowknife Classifieds or whatever.
Yeah.
And great idea.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if they do it, but I mean, again, cultural moment here in Yellowknife. We do love our fried chicken. We love our KFC.
Yeah.
And the fact that for a lot of people, the fact that we're getting a Starbucks is super cool as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, get them out there, get them in the parking lot, have them do an opening song.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, we were talking a few weeks ago about how, kind of reminiscing years ago when the old KFC location closed down.
Yes.
And of course, yourself and Ollie,
We had a few-
did a little funeral service for it live on the air.
Yeah.
I think it was comforting
It was.
for a lot of people.
Yeah.
They needed that closure, and you guys helped them achieve that. I think it may have been, because traditionally the YKDFN, the Dene drummers open and close Folk on the Rocks.
Yeah.
I think it was too sad
for them to be
for
there.
them to be there for the original KFC funeral.
That's fair enough.
And,
so
yeah,
they should be
fair
there
enough.
for the new opening.
But yeah, this is a joyous occasion.
This absolutely is.
So yeah, bless the new. Okay, and I have a question for you as a lifelong Yellowknifer.
Okay, well, I was gone for about 15 years, but yes, lifelong.
Yeah, but you're always,
A piece of me is always here.
I may never go back to Winnipeg, but I'll still be a lifelong Winnipegger, right?
I mean, what?
They've got the square, like where the sign is up on the KFC sign is up now.
Yeah.
And it says Range Lake Crossing.
Yep.
Has that always been called Range Lake Crossing? That's
No,
a brand
it's
new thing.
It's brand
right?
new because
Okay.
you're cross. Well, it's just like I don't know.
It sounds really bougie.
It does sound bougie. That's exactly what it does sound like.
Yeah.
It's like a suburb of Calgary thing where it's just like Cross Mills, Cross Iron Mills, or whatever, right?
Where you'd see a mall.
Yeah, you
of
see a
course.
mall. And it's like Faber Crossing.
Yes.
Yeah. So
I was
I'm
like,
not
"Ooh,
sure what
that's
constitutes
nice."
calling something a crossing.
Yeah.
But I guess that's what it is, Range Lake Crossing. Unless that road goes all the way through to the other side onto Woolgar.
Oh, you mean Burn Road?
No.
Which road are you talking about?
The one on the other side where Fitzgerald Carpeting used to be and the NWT or Yellowknife Vet Clinic is. Does it go all the way to the other side? Because you are actually crossing it? I don't think it does.
Isn't that just Range Lake Road?
No.
Like, what road are you talking about?
I think it's Woolgar. I can never remember the names of roads.
Oh, like Woolgar itself.
Yeah.
Sorry. I thought you meant a road connecting to Woolgar.
Yeah.
I see.
So but that's what I was saying. Like through the parking lot from Old Airport Road through the parking lot where the Starbucks and KFC will be, and then another road going out the other side, which would alleviate some of that congestion, which is inevitably going to be there.
Oh.
Oh, it's going to be gross.
Oh, baby.
It's going to be gross. They're going to have to be so ready for that first day.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to have buckets ready, at the ready.
They're just going to have to shut down.
Yeah.
Old Airport Road.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Old Airport Road is shut down today. There's a parade and a festival, a street festival.
We'll divert it around the hospital.
Yeah, that's right. Only emergency vehicles allowed. There's going to be dozens of people dressed as chickens.
This is going to be the real emergency today.
Yeah, that's right.
Or for the next week at least. Yeah.
The latest posts. But should the drummers be there? My answer is yes.
Absolutely.
Latest post about the KFC and Starbucks on Bite Me Yellowknife. Dana posted, anyone know when KFC and Starbucks is actually opening? So some people saying won't open ever. Those signs are just for show. I don't think that's the case.
Oh, don't lose hope already.
Mel Leonard says it's going to be May.
Very
as
nice.
in like the Justin Timberlake
Very nice.
thing.
Yep.
He's
good. That's good. Did he post the GIF?
No, just the a still shot.
Screenshot. Yeah.
Sandra says we should put up a wall tent out front the day before opening. That's a good idea.
That is. Yeah.
It's absolutely a good idea. Who cares? It's not a Taco Bell, so it doesn't matter to me, says Stephanie.
Bad attitude, Stephanie.
Bonnie says the sign by the location says fall of 2021, although she was corrected because it does say the fall of 2020.
Right.
Because that's when it was originally supposed to open.
Yes.
And then people are hearing May, and then Dana, the original post down a little further, says, someone told me April 12th. So April 12th is just over a month away.
Yeah.
It's pretty exciting.
Now, I haven't. What's the status of the building? Is it?
I mean, they're putting in work. It looks good.
Yeah.
Looking good. Like, they put up the skeleton before winter.
I've been too distracted by the sign to actually look at the building lately. Yeah.
What's Range Lake Crossing?
Has this always been here?
We await with bated breath as to when it's going to open. I'm sure we will get an opening date very, very soon, and you will be the first to know on Mornings at the Cabin. Probably not. You'll be the first to know probably on Bite Me Yellowknife or something, and then we'll tell you. But we're excited. You'll get myself a 3-piece and a gingerbread latte, and then take the rest of the day off.
The Mornings at the Cabin podcast.
Mornings at the Cabin brought to you by...
Mornings at the Cabin.
Brought to you by
Aurora Ford.
Driving the North.
Yes, Clams and Moose providing the read on the liner. Love it.
As they shall from this point forward.
From this point forward. I can tighten that up a little bit.
Let's see what we can do here.
There's a couple of gaps in there that I would like to smooth out. Anyway, Mornings in the Cabin, almost done for another day. Just one more thing we want to talk to you about on this Tuesday morning. Yellowknife's Farmer Market. Yellowknife's Farmers Markets called for vendors. Yellowknife Farmers Market's calling for vendors. That's right. It's already it's March 9th. Spring is starting to spring into the air, and we're thinking about the farmers markets. That's right. Calling for vendors for the 2021 summer market, and they were wondering in an email if we'd like to advertise our poster on our media outlets.
Which we would love to.
We would love to. Just send us a big fat check, and we will do that for you. Application deadline is March 31st. Is there a 31st in March?
There is.
Oh.
Yeah. Every year.
Every year. I don't know about that. Agree to disagree. So ideally, we would like to the advert to run until then. Great. Price depending, of course. Please let us know the size.
All right. You didn't need
to go into all that.
No. That's not relevant to
That is not
anyone.
relevant. I thought it was merely an email saying, hey, listen, we got these open. Okay. But they got the poster here. If you want to become a vendor, Yellowknife Market, YellowknifeFarmersMarket.ca / become a vendor. Deadline to apply is March 31st. You can apply online, of course, every Tuesday starting June 8th. So we're just, 3 months away? 3 months away from June.
You know, we had an opportunity to just sound like really good guys.
We are good guys.
Throwing it out there.
We are doing it.
Yellowknife Farmers Market.
We are literally doing what they asked.
And now everyone's like, they're only doing that because they offered to pay them.
They haven't given us any money, and I'm giving them all the information on the poster.
But they've offered.
Legitimately shooting ourselves in the foot for the Yellowknife Farmers Market because we love it.
Well, now they have to pay us.
I don't think so. I don't think that's how it works. If we do it for free, there it is.
Are we suckers?
We're a bunch of suckers. Oh, Yellowknife's Farmers Market, you've done it again. You got us over a barrel. They're looking for growers, harvesters, artisans, bakers, and food vendors. You know how we love the Yellowknife Farmers Market. What a great Tuesday night it is throughout the summer, starting June 8th, running to August 31st. Is there a 31st in August?
And July.
Oh, well, again.
I know that because it's my birthday.
I don't know about that. So if you want to get involved, and I know you do, I mean, this year feels like they're going to have even more. I mean, last year it was pretty pumped up, obviously, because we were all pandemic times, and we still are.
Yeah.
But now we've had something like just under 7,000 people fully vaccinated in the NWT. So, I mean, a return to somewhat normalcy for the summer, possibly.
Well, the farmers market last year was, I think, if I recall correctly, kind of one of the first things that was a bit of a return to normalcy.
It
like,
was,
obviously,
absolutely.
everything was different, and, they were
all
preaching,
outdoors. But, I mean, it makes
wear
it
masks,
easier.
socially distance, all that pretty typical stuff in the past 12 months. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it was a real kind of a relief, like a ray of sunshine when the farmers market announced that they were going to be able to make a go of it. And, it was just like, okay, there's something happening. There's an event again.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Absolutely.
And man, did the lineup reflect that.
Okay.
Holy.
All right. You were just giving me guff for merely mentioning that they wanted to advertise this, and now you're saying they are some beacon.
They were.
Okay. All right. No, they are. No, you're absolutely
had
right.
You not
I was just
mentioned
making
that
fun.
they offered to pay
I was just making
we could have just sounded like we were doing this out of the goodness of our hearts.
This is why I got to read the emails before I start talking. But of course, you can advertise with us. You know you can, and that's the last time we're going to mention it for free. But that's fine. People know now.
I mean, we would talk about this anyway.
Exactly. It's something we would talk about because it's such a major
I'll say
event.
That now.
It's such a major event every summer. And you're absolutely right. It was like it almost felt like at the time felt like a light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we didn't realize how long the tunnel was going to be.
No.
But here we are.
Man,
and
what
once
a tunnel.
Once again, another light at the end of the tunnel becomes the all-night farmers market.
Turns in this tunnel.
That's right.
Loop-de-loops. It's been a wild ride.
It's been a wacky one. yellowknifefarmersmarket.ca/become a vendor. Deadline to apply is March 31st. There you go. So if you're growing stuff, get in there. Sell it to the folks. And that's going to do it for Mornings at the Cabin for another morning, this Tuesday morning, that is. And we will talk to you tomorrow. Have yourself a wonderful day. It's minus 32. Wrap up warm, for goodness sake. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening. Check out more from the show at cabinradio.ca and by following the Mornings at the Cabin Facebook page.